Some of your assignments this year are going to take place on a program called Castle Learning, and I'm going to show you how to log into Castle Learning on this video. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to open a new web browser, you're going to go up to the URL bar, and you're going to log into your NC Cloud. This is something that you've done throughout elementary school, so you should be very familiar with this process. I'm going to go ahead and log in as a student so that you can get the student view of how to log in. Once you're logged into your NC Cloud, you're going to have several tiles here, again, which you should be familiar with. You're going to look for the tile called Clever, and it will be a blue square with a white C inside. Go ahead and click on it. You'll have two choices here, and you're going to want to click on the one that says Log in with NC Cloud. Once you're here, it's going to bring up several choices again, and you're going to want to click on the one that says Castle Learning. Now, once you're on the Castle Learning main page, this is sort of your student center, and it's going to give you a lot of different pieces of information. When I assign you something, it's going to be listed over here in incomplete assignments because you haven't completed it yet. So go ahead and you're going to click on incomplete assignments. You're going to see my name, Miss Oates, so you're going to click on that. Then you're going to see the assignment that I sent over to you. This gives you several pieces of information. First, it tells you the name of the assignment, which is practice questions in this case. It tells you my name, it tells you when I assigned it, what time I assigned it. Over here, it tells you that you have not started this assignment yet. It tells you how many questions there are in total. This one's only 3 questions because we're going to run through it together, and you've answered 0 of them. Now, it also tells you what type of availability you have on this assignment. This one says that it's always going to be open. Most assignments will not always be open. Most assignments will close at the due date, at the specific time and date that I say that they're due. So you want to be careful and make sure that you complete them because they will close down and lock you out. Now, this assignment mode right here is important. This auto lock here is important information to know. Auto lock means that once you complete a question and you go through it, you will not be able to go back and revisit that question or the answer choices. And that's to prevent you from sharing your questions and answers with other students in the class. We'll review them together in class, but that will be at the completion of the assignment. Over here on the left, you can go back home to the Student Center. You can review all your incomplete assignments. You can go back and review your completed assignments, and then you have several other options here as well. But for now, we're going to go ahead and click on this assignment so that I can walk you through how to complete a Castle Learning assignment. So here you're going to have question number 1. Now, for all your Castle Learning assignments, you're going to have to write down your question, show your work, and then box or circle your answer. You'll have specific instructions on how to do that on my webpage, and we'll also go over that in class as well. Once you've read through this question and you've shown your work, you'll determine that the correct answer to this question is B. So you're going to click on B, and then you're going to go over here and hit Submit Answer. Right up here at the top, it's going to tell you that you got it correct. And then right below it, it'll give you a button to move on to the next question. You'll see that it's only going to show you one question at a time. Now, if you scroll down below that question, it'll also give you the mathematical explanation to why B is correct. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the next question. Now, you'll also notice at the top that when we moved on to the next question, there's a progress bar that also moved. This is going to show you your progress throughout the assignment. So question 2, make sure that you are drawing all of the shapes or any graphs and charts as you complete your homework as well. Now, I'm going to purposely answer this question incorrectly so I can show you what happens when that occurs. So I'm going to mark A for this answer, and that's the incorrect answer. And I'm going to hit Submit Answer. Now, up here, it tells me that my answer is incorrect, and it gives me a hint. It says, add the 4 sides of the quadrilateral together by combining like terms. In addition to that, it also tells me what a lot of those words mean. So if I click on combining like terms, it tells me the definition of that and it gives me an example. If I click on like terms, it does the same thing and the same thing for perimeter, in the hopes that some of that will help you out in solving the problem correctly. It also gives you one more opportunity to answer the problem correctly. Now, the correct answer to this one is B. So we're going to go ahead and select B and resubmit the answer. Now, you'll see here, it says correct on retry. That means the second time you tried it, you got it correct. So you have an X with a check. We're going to move on to the next question. Now, this is the last question. So again, you have a question and you have a chart, which you're going to draw as you write your homework. And I'm also going to answer this question incorrectly on purpose. So I'm going to mark A, and I'm going to hit Submit Answer. It's incorrect. You're going to see that they gave me a hint. It's asking me a question this time. Are the ratios between the number of miles jogged and the time equal? It gives me some vocabulary. What's a ratio? What's the constant of proportionality? So now I have another opportunity to answer this correctly. In this case, I'm going to put B. Now, B is also the incorrect answer. Now, I'm going to hit Submit Answer again. Now it says, congratulations, I finished this assignment, but I'm going to X that out for just a second and go back up to this question. I still got the answer incorrect on my second attempt. So you'll see here I have 2 red X's. It is not going to give me another opportunity to answer the question for a third time. I've gotten this answer completely wrong. It's going to tell me the complete explanation, and it's also going to show me what the correct answer was, which in this case was D. So Castle Learning has a lot of different resources for you to use. You can also ask me for help throughout the week when your homework is assigned. Now, this is the end of the assignment, so you can hit Next, and you'll see your questions here. Question 1, we got it right. Question 2, we got it wrong, and then we got it right. And question 3, we got it wrong on both attempts. And up here is a summary of what we did as well. You can click through it like this as well. Now, if you click the X up here, it's going to take you back to the incomplete assignments. We don't have any incomplete assignments anymore. And if you click on completed assignments, you'll see that we have 1 complete assignment, which we made a 33% on. Now, when Castle Learning grades it grades it on your first attempt, not on your second attempt. So the second one that we got wrong, it marked it wrong, even though we got it right on the second attempt. Okay? Now, make sure that you log out when you finish. And that is it. And then make sure that you turn in, and we'll go over how to turn in the paper copy of your homework in class. And you can find that information on my website, and we'll go over that as well.